Oh, like why I started the business.
Yeah, it's like
Okay.
Do you want to come on stand? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you want?
Then it's easy for her to not look.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, you're
Going for the aesthetics.
professional there. Over here, fun.
Okay.
Okay.
So whenever you're ready.
So no double chin, nothing, we're good.
No, you're good.
Okay.
You're good. Okay. Let's get this.
So you can start name first, where you stay,
Okay.
and then how the whole thing starts.
Hi there, I'm Arian Badier. I'm the co-founder of AlertCent, an ICT Health Management system that helps with the monitoring of patients, keeping their healthcare records monitored artificially intelligently, and just keeping them close to their caregivers and healthcare professionals. I started this business 4 years ago. Well, I dreamt of it 4 years ago, and it was really when I was working as a caregiver to pay for my way through school, and I just found that the people working in healthcare they might as well be angels, because they're just giving so much energy, but there's never enough time, and there's always complaints that you're not giving the patient enough care. Because the majority of South African healthcare systems are using paper-based systems, this means a lot of the important information gets lost because no one has time to go through back on months of data research, whereas if we had a system that was artificially monitoring it, we could make sure that preventative healthcare actually became a thing in South Africa. And so I started it.
Okay. So now the second question is, what difference is your product or service going to make in society? Can you answer that already?
Okay, well, the aim that we plan to make in South Africa is to bring preventative healthcare into the forefront of healthcare, because I think even as the average Joe, you are so busy trying to just get through the day that you're dealing with problems as they come up and you're not preparing for them. So with AlertCent, I think every South African, so shout out to the NHI if you're listening, every South African deserves for their healthcare to be taken serious enough that we start catching problems before they become too late to treat.
Okay. So next question is, what made you turn to Propeller? Pause.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so my business was was not registered at all before Propeller, and we had been programming for 2 years. And then one day I just saw on Facebook, Propeller was offering the service to help entrepreneurs. And it was at a stage of my life where I was like almost, either I'm going to get, carry on with the 9-to-5 job as a caregiver at 6 to 6, so it's quite hectic, or I was actually going to follow my dream and put in those extra hours to make my dream a reality. And so I came into Propeller. Actually, I ended up applying really, really late and begging them just to see me. And the day I came in, they were like, well, I asked them, do you think my idea would be good for the program? And they were like, it's not about what we think, it's about what you think. So come and listen and see. And I mean, that was the biggest opportunity I've ever had.
A light bulb moment.
A light bulb moment. Let's call it a light bulb moment.
Action. Okay, so what has your aha moment been at Propeller so far?
So with Propeller, because it's such a long, intensive program, there have been a lot of things that I thought were aha moments. But the last moment that actually knocked everything out of me and made me think I'm not supposed to be an entrepreneur was actually quite recently in stage 5, where I lost my founding customer.
Sorry, and you're on a roll.
And for me, this was tragic. I really thought I'm going to give up. I phoned my mentor. I was like, please cancel my shadow board. And then she was like, you know what, is this actually the worst thing? Maybe you were going down a path that you weren't supposed to be going down, and there's a better one for your business. And since then, originally we were dealing with just QR codes, and because of this loss and needing to find more traction in the market and go back to old customers we'd already spoken to with new product offerings, we've changed our whole interface into dealing with RFID and NFC, which brings us much more into the tech world, and it has just opened so many doors and so many opportunities for new clients. That aha moment of, you know what, you've got the skill to get up when you get kicked down is the most important entrepreneurial skill like I've ever learned. And I think I knew, you know, people tell you all the time, but until it happens to you, you don't actually feel it and realize it.
The next question is,
Kind of similar.
so not something I think you've already touched on that as well.
So for me, the most important takeaway from Propeller is actually finding my voice. Because before Propeller, I mean, I had this great idea that could impact so many people, but I was too shy and I didn't even believe in myself enough to like ask for the opportunity. I was like, should I, shouldn't I? And for me, Propeller and all the support from the whole Propeller team has given me the ability to, you know, speak for myself. When I think things should go a certain way, I'm not looking behind me to ask, you know, as like someone who is a worker or employee would, to ask questions. I'm actually being like the boss. I'm actually being the leader. And that is something that I think is very invaluable, because whether, you know, hopefully this business takes off, whether I become, you know, like an Elon Musk and start many businesses, that's a skill I can take through. And for that, I'm truly grateful for.
But I think that's all, because I mean,
Action.
So words I really live by that have taught me so much and I need to keep in the back of mind throughout this entrepreneurial journey with Propeller is that you just need to keep it simple, sweetie.
Thank you.
cool.
Here we go. Thank you so much. We're just doing a test and I want to test the sound.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you can just answer.
Just answer like, or just tell us
Just
your name.
random things.
Yeah, just tell us your name and, you know.
Who you are.
Okay, must I go?
Yeah, we're just in your mind now.
Thanks, stuff. You know we love this.
Yes.
Propeller is awesome.
Yeah.